I'm Nichole Berlie here in Chicago, and Los Angeles is holding out hope that the winds start to die down today as devastating wildfires continue ripping through several neighborhoods. Right now, the two largest fires burning have yet to be fully contained, and you can see on the map just how big the Palisades and Entin fires have grown in just a matter of days, burning over 36,000 acres. The Palisades fire officially becoming the state's most destructive fire yet. So here is what we know. 5 wildfires are still burning at this hour. We know at least 10 people are confirmed dead. Others have many significant injuries. We also know that more than 10,000 structures have been destroyed. And now the California National Guard has been deployed to stop looting. Earlier, President Biden spoke about the federal response, saying the damage will linger for months.
I think it's so important. We speak plainly to the American people and let them know what we can and can't do. For example, those churches that get burned down you talked about, those public schools, the federal government will pay to rebuild those. So we have to let people know that there are things that are going to be coming that we've declared, and there's disaster relief legislation and others that are going to be available. Because I think people say, okay, I'm out, but God, what happens now? But we're not leaving. We're not leaving till we get it done.
You heard right there from President Biden. Well, joining me live from hard-hit Pacific Palisades is senior national correspondent Brian Entin. Brian, what is the scene out there today?
Yeah, I mean, it's heartbreaking, Nichole. You know, people are showing up, trying to get back in, trying to figure out whether their homes are standing or whether, like so many, like most from what we've seen, have burned to the ground. Thousands of homes burned to the ground. I want to show you, though, there's this police checkpoint out here. You mentioned the National Guard. We saw the National Guard a little while ago in their Humvees. They're doing security. You've got police checking every single car that comes through to make sure that it is someone who needs to be there, a first responder. Even people who live here are not allowed in yet, which is, it's heartbreaking. I want to show you on the sidewalk, as soon as this car passes by here, we'll be able to zoom in a second. On the sidewalk, there's people. There we go. I want you to see this, Nichole. On the sidewalk, you see all the people sitting on the street corner. These are people who need medicine out of their homes. They say they know that their homes are still standing, and they're just begging to get inside to get their medicine. There's one guy we helped get his heart medicine, and these others say they've been coordinating with the police, and they were told that they would be allowed, they would take them in just for a second in a police car. They'd have 1 minute to run in and grab their medicine and come back out. But so far they're still waiting, and you can imagine how desperate they are. Also, another big development, there was the Kenneth fire, the latest fire to spark yesterday, burned about 1,000 acres. We were out there last night. We were told by LAPD that it was an arson investigation, that it was an active crime scene, that there were actually some residents who had seen someone set the fire and were able to detain that person until police got there, and that person was taken into custody. Well, the update from LAPD today is that they said they didn't have enough probable cause to actually charge that person with arson. Take a listen to the latest from them.
After the interview and additional investigative steps, looking at some additional evidence that was present, they made the determination that there was not enough probable cause to arrest this person on arson or suspicion of arson, and therefore this person was arrested on a felony probation violation.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.